Ladies and gentlemen, your winner collecting the Coral Tour Championship trophy, prize money of £150,000, and the title of 2019 Coral Tour Championship, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan!
Well, we have got rather used to seeing Ronnie O'Sullivan lifting silverware on ITV Snooker. And there he is again with the inaugural Tour Championship trophy. Stephen Hendry, that's his 36th ranking title. He looks at times to be in the form of his life. We've seen a little bit of everything this week from Ronnie, haven't we? We've seen patience, we've seen power, we've seen sublime snooker, we've seen the full gambit.
Yep, and he had to battle his demons tonight, and the way he was playing, he showed a lot. As I said in the commentary, it's the most animated I've seen him for a long time in regards to showing out about bad shots and whatever. But in between that, there was so much brilliance, individual brilliance. It was just it was great to watch.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, all of the things you mentioned and the frustration, which often has seen him lose matches. But he seemed to be able to channel that in an aggressive way and still come through. You know, there were times when he didn't even look like he was under pressure. He was just playing like sort of freewheeling through frames at the end of that match. Quite difficult to do, so close to a win.
And, you know, Alan, he's been the man we've talked about all week, obviously coming off the back of Preston, yet he soaks up all that pressure, the attention, the focus, and he delivers time after time, even when he is, as Neil says, sometimes not getting the shots, not getting the run of the ball that he wants.
It's a good point, because he does. He comes into every tournament now as the overwhelming favourite, and he lived up to it, we'll have to say. He's got every way of playing now. He can dig out results, you know. He can win close frames. He can do it in every which way you want, and he's the best at the moment. And going into Sheffield, he's the man to beat. Let's take a look at how he won this final then. This is the last frame. Yeah, this, as Stephen said, was just a lapse of concentration. He's playing for a couple of reds to left middle, and at this level you're going to get punished. These two shots, incidentally, by Ronnie to follow up are not easy. Little blind red, same with this pink, and when he potted the pink, guys, you think it's done and dusted.
Neil will be disappointed the way he's lost this match with a black off a spot. Poor way to lose the last frame, because he had a decent chance there, but once he lost it, it was just inevitable, wasn't it, what was going to happen?
Well, I think that was the shot when you know the game's over, because he played the ground. He's got remarkable cue ball control there, and never more than just that one shot alone, which showed you exactly what it is. And the fact is, you know, he's won this event, and he looks by far and away the best pro in the world. I think that Neil Robertson chucked everything he had at him. I thought he's almost a little emotional when he spoke to you, Jill, there at the end, as if, you know, I've given everything I can. He's won the lot, hasn't he? He's got everything. He's got the Coral Cup standings. He's won that. He's won the, I don't know, 36 ranking events. He's just got everything,
and he's
he?
creeping very close towards £1 million worth of prize money in a season, which is phenomenal, given, as you say, he doesn't play in all the events.
Yeah, and he just plays to win. That's the beauty of it. You know, he doesn't play for money. He plays for his own kind of satisfaction, and and try to perform the way he knows that he can. He said many times he thought he was this good when he was a kid. And that's the reason he plays now. And I think he's got his schedule bang on, you know, he doesn't play in everything.
I think the other thing we saw today, particularly towards the end of the match, we say he was animated. You know, you could see from the look on his face when things didn't go his way. He wanted this, and I think, you know, when you look at the career that he's had, the trophies that he's won, he still wants it.
Yeah, this is the kind of trophy that Stephen would have, you know, if he was still playing or this was around when you'd love to have won this one because it's a high-profile event, it's an 8-man event. The cream are in it over long matches, and it would have suited you if it had been. I know one thing, you'd have been in it every year, probably number 1 seed, but you know it would have been something you'd love to have played in.
Absolutely, you want to prove yourself against the other best players in the world, and I think that's why he showed so much emotion when he beat Judd Trump, because Judd Trump had beaten him in the final of the Masters, and I think that was a massive win for Ronnie, and that's why he showed so much after he'd done it. But yeah, these are the events that will get Ronnie's juices flowing. That's why he doesn't play in everything. But these sort of things. Yeah, and I mean, it's frightening for the others. He's going to have 3 weeks rest before Sheffield.
And that's what suits him. He picks his tournaments because that's how he feels he can get the best out of his game. Yeah. Obviously, we've had this big, long final today, best of 25. Great preparation for the Crucible. You know, we say it's the joint now with you on 36 ranking title wins. You know, it could happen in. It could happen in Sheffield.
It's not if, it's when, isn't it? I knew that when I retired. All the century breaks, the maximums, everything. It was if not when. So yeah, I'm expecting it. But he is. Ronnie said out there, it's the first time I've sort of heard him big up his own chances in the world. He says one of him, Robertson or Trump will probably win it.
And do you know why that could be? I mean, he's only lost to 4 opponents this season, and only one of those is the top 16 player, Judd Trump. The others all outside the 16 in the world. So why is anyone going to beat him? Yeah,
it's going to be a big job for anyone to beat him. It's a good point Stephen made. 3 weeks rest before the big one.
OK. Well, just a reminder, we've barely recovered from Cheltenham and we're off racing at Aintree. It's the Grand National Festival, of course. It starts on Thursday, the 4th of April. Every day, the build-up from 9:30 on ITV4 in the opening show. And then from 2 o'clock, you'll have live racing on ITV and STV. And if you've enjoyed the Coral Series, who couldn't have enjoyed the Coral Series? We have got more snooker coming your way. At the end of the year, on the 4th of November, we will all be back at the Rico in Coventry for the Champion of Champions. My thanks to the guys. Great to have you with us. Thanks to you for joining us. Thanks to Phil and Didno, and thanks to Ronnie. He's only gone and done it again.